Keiichi's food still hasn't come yet, but let's eat before it gets cold.
I'm perfectly happy as long as I've got my wife, my daughter, and my granddaughter. Keiichi, if work's keeping you busy, you can head home if you want, you know.
Hey, Mom, doesn't that mean...
My name is Keiichi Sato. A few years ago, I started an IT venture company, and I've been running it ever since. Today, I came to Kirameki Traditional Japanese Establishment for dinner with my wife Ayaka, our daughter Rui, and my wife's parents. But...
Keiichi's food still hasn't come yet, but let's eat before it gets cold.
I'm perfectly happy as long as I've got my wife, my daughter, and my granddaughter. Keiichi, if work's keeping you busy, you can head home if you want, you know.
Hey, Mom, doesn't that mean Dad's the one who's always putting up with it, right? Rui, what are you talking about?
Keiichi, if you were coming, you should have told me. Head Chef Shotaro, Yui, huh? Director Shiota from Doki Doki Food's planning department, and Miss Ayaka, his secretary too? So you're all family? Yeah, he's my father-in-law, and she's my wife.
Chef Shotaro, thank you again for your help the other day. I'm looking forward to working with you on our collaboration. This is an ultra-famous traditional Japanese establishment, a favorite of political bigwigs and celebrities, where it's almost impossible to get a reservation. So why would the head chef and the next head chef ignore me and come straight over to greet Keiichi instead?
Huh? Keiichi's the only one without food. What's going on here? Oh, I always eat later.
Papa feeds me, because I still can't eat my food all by myself very well. But Mom and everyone else never worry about me or Papa. You just start eating, right? That's because you're attached to your dad, Rui. Mom, you always dump all the housework and the nursery school stuff on Papa.
Rui, let's talk about that when we get home.
Huh? Ayaka, at our last meeting, you said your husband was always busy with work and you were stuck doing all the parenting alone. And it was really tough.
Ayaka, what is she talking about?
Well, I just thought it would be easier to explain the concept behind the collaboration. Mom, you always tell me I'm not allowed to lie, but you don't keep your own promises. I don't want to live with Mom. I only want to live with Papa. Papa, you don't have to put up with it anymore.
Rui,
how about you come play with Big Sis in another room for a bit?
Okay.
Thank you, Yui. Ayaka, up until now, I've put up with your attitude. And your parents' attitude, thinking Rui needed her mother. From now on, I want some distance.
What? For starters, I only married you because I thought you were the heir to a big company. Then you go and start your own company instead of taking over the family business. That's not what I signed up for.
When we got married, you said you'd support my dream of helping lots of people through IT.
I never thought that meant you were actually going to start a company.
Keiichi's company, Tokimeki Solutions, is a really amazing company. If we hadn't met Keiichi, this restaurant's long history might have come to an end.
Huh? Just what kind of work does Keiichi's company even do?
You're his family, and you don't know?
He's almost always working from home. And he does all the drop-offs and pickups at the nursery and takes care of Rui. So I figured he wasn't doing anything that impressive for work.
Tokimeki Solutions set us up with a unified system that handles everything from staff attendance management to payroll. They also propose systems for managing food inventory, reservations, and accounting. We used to do everything on paper, but after we switched to these systems, our workload dropped a lot. Keiichi's system is so easy that even someone like me, who's terrible with computers and IT, can use it without any trouble. It's embarrassing to admit, but the bill for all the years we neglected proper management finally came due. and there was a time this place was on the verge of shutting down. Keiichi showed up like a savior and helped us turn things around.
Come on, you're exaggerating. It's only because Kirameki really committed to reforming the way you work. Even so, it's still just a venture company. I'm the planning director at Doki Doki Foods, the biggest player in the industry. There's no comparison.
Big corporation, venture company. To me, what really matters is the work you actually do. And Keiichi's work, without a doubt, helps a lot of people.
Chef Shotaro, I'm really moved to hear you say that.
The work itself? That doesn't have anything to do with me. I couldn't care less.
And about the collaborative rice ball projects with Doki Doki Foods, Director Shiota and Miss Ayaka came to us with the idea of offering authentic, traditional Japanese establishment flavors that families could easily enjoy together. They gave this big presentation about how precious and wonderful it is for families to gather around a meal, and I was so moved that I agreed to the project as a special exception. But just before I came into this room, I heard Director Shioda's voice saying something to Keiichi that sounded like he was being told to leave.
That was just... Keiichi's always busy, so I was being considerate.
Yeah, that's right, Dad.
I just can't believe those were the words of someone who came up with that kind of plan. Let's talk about the collaboration again some other day. Nice and slowly.
Yes. This project that we finally managed to get all the way to a signed contract.
This is all your fault, Keiichi. My dad's promotion was riding on this project.
Keiichi, please come dine here again with Rui. Just the two of you. I will prepare a special course and be waiting for you.
Thank you very much. After that, my divorce with Ayaka was finalized, and Rui and I started living together. Just the two of us in a new apartment. I thought I would never see those people again, but... And as for the collaboration project between Doki Doki Foods and Kirameki, the traditional Japanese cuisine establishment, about the other day, I'm truly sorry you had to see something so shameful.
When I saw how you treated Keiichi the other day, I was thinking of turning you down, you know. But the contract is already signed, so we will accept it this time.
I see. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
If we are putting our name on it, I want it to be something we can really be proud of.
These are the rice ball ideas we came up with. Please take a look at the materials.
Let me see. This collaboration is going to be sold in convenience stores. And considering the price range for the target customers who will pick it up, the reality is that we cannot really use very expensive ingredients. So, what you are proposing this time is a bit...
It might be good to have one key ingredient that brings out the rice and gives it a rich flavor.
You are right.
For example, how about using toasted white sesame seeds?
I see. That would work with the price point and it would add flavor. I will rethink the recipe and send you another proposal.
Understood.
1 month later.
Shotaro, Yui, thank you for inviting us today. I'm sorry about the other day. The divorce is safely, or rather, finally, gone through.
I see. There is someone much more wonderful out there for you, Keiichi.
Yui, big sis. I am so happy I get to see you again.
Me too. I am really happy I get to see you, Rui.
Rui is totally attached to Yui. She must have had a really great time when they played together the other day.
Keiichi, we have prepared a special course for you today. So please relax and enjoy yourself.
Thank you very much.
I practiced at daycare, and now I can eat all by myself. So, Daddy, let us eat together today, okay?
Yeah.
I want Yui, big sis, to eat with us too.
Huh? So cute.
Yui, why do you not take a break and eat with them?
Thanks, Master. Then I will join you.
Yay!
I'm sorry to trouble you. This is great for you, huh, Rui?
This is super tasty.
It's really good, huh?
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Rui usually does not like vegetables, but today she's eating them all. The way Kirameki brings out the quality of the ingredients makes everything taste amazing.
These vegetables are all sourced from a local farmer, and they are really delicious. But I heard that this farmer has decided to close down.
What?
The farmer is getting old, and it sounds like finding someone to take over is really hard. In the last 5 years or so, a lot of farmers have been shutting down. Our suppliers are disappearing one after another, too.
Is that so? Even though the vegetables are this good, I wonder if there's something I can do.
Hey, Yui Big Sis. Come play at Rui's new house next time.
You really love Yui, do you not, Rui?
Love? Oh, not you, Keiji. I mean, Rui loves me, of course. Why am I getting all fluttery about this?
Excuse me?
Hello, Nakamura.
Oh, Yui-chan. Huh? And who might this be? Nice to meet you. I'm Keiichi Sato from Tokimeki Solutions. Here's my card. Oh, what business does an IT company have with a little farm like mine? I had your vegetables at the Kirameki traditional Japanese restaurant, and they were incredibly good. But then I heard you were closing down, so I came to see if there was anything I could do to help. Even so, as you can see, I'm an old man. All that IT stuff and whatnot sounds way too hard for me.
Thing is, Tokimeki Solutions built a system that even our head chef, who's completely hopeless with machines, can use.
That Shotaro, who lives and breathes cooking, can use it? If Shotaro can handle it, maybe I can manage it too. I do still want to keep the farm going, if I possibly can. But my body just doesn't move like it used to. My back kills me just doing the daily watering. My son seems interested in taking over, but he thinks it looks hard, so he just can't bring himself to commit. I see. Would you let us look into whether our system could automate some of that work? Of course. A few days later, Mr. Nakamura, we've built a system that automates the watering. You automated the watering?
Wow, you can really do that?
We install sensors at key points to measure the soil's moisture level. When the moisture level drops too low, the automatic watering system kicks in and sprays water. With this, things will get so much easier. And until now, I've adjusted everything by feel and experience. But with this, even my son, who barely has any farming experience, could manage it.
In that case, the air problem might be solved too.
These sensors also track things like temperature, humidity, and sunlight. If we know all that, we can grow vegetables with a consistently good flavor. I can finally see some hope. It feels like I can keep growing vegetables here after all.
I'm so glad.
For now, this is just the very first step in systemizing things here. Going forward, if we build a system where the AI learns from growth data, weather, fertilizer use, and past shipment volumes to predict harvest yields, you can run things even more efficiently and cut down on waste. I see. Keiichi, I'd really like your continued help from here on. Absolutely. And so, Day's farm narrowly escaped having to shut down. On top of that, its finances turned around. In the end, his son safely took over as the successor. But after that, an uninvited guest showed up at Day's farm. I'm really glad I made the leap and took over Dad's farm. I was really worried at first, but thanks to the system, we can keep it running. I'm just so glad you came back.
Hello?
And you are?
I'm Shiota, head of planning at Doki Doki Foods.
Doki Doki Foods? You mean that Doki Doki Foods?
Well, we heard about the great reputation of Days Farm. Word is, you can use AI to grow vegetables with a stable flavor. So I was hoping we could do business with you.
Dad, this is amazing. Doing business with a huge company like this.
So, what kind of deal did you have in mind? Here is the contract we prepared. Please have a look.
What is this? This contract is outrageous. Supplying the same amount of vegetables year-round. We don't even grow in greenhouses. And not changing the price, even in a bad harvest, is just unrealistic. There have been so many natural disasters lately. We can't sign a contract like this.
Oh? Are you sure about that?
Huh?
Doki Doki Foods, the biggest player in the industry, is offering us a contract. If we sign, I think people will finally have to sit up and take us seriously.
Yeah, you might be right about that. A one-sided contract like that doesn't take the farmer's situation into account is just wrong.
Keiichi! What? Keiichi, what a coincidence running into you here.
Aren't you misunderstanding things and assuming that just because Doki Doki Foods is a huge company, they automatically get to call all the shots in the contract? A contract should be something that leaves both sides smiling. If you want to use vegetables from Days Farm, you need a deal that Days Farm can actually feel good about. You're right. Just like Keiji says. Thanks to Tokimeki Solutions, we aren't hurting for business partners. Go home.
I see. I was so close. Keiichi got in my way again.
A few days later.
Dad, President Nishimura just called you in.
What?
Maybe it's about a promotion?
It might be. President Nishimura, thank you for seeing me. Huh? Why are Yui from Kirameki Traditional Japanese Restaurant and Keiichi here?
Manager Shiota, do you even understand what you've done?
What do you mean?
About the collaboration rice balls with Doki Doki Foods, when we checked the ones that were actually on sale, we found they'd used white sesame from a different region than the one we specified.
What? Come on, it's just a few grains of white sesame on top, right? It's not even something where you list the origin on the label. The ingredients themselves are the same, aren't they?
That completely changes the flavor. Since Doki Doki Foods said they couldn't spend much on costs, we racked our brains to come up with something that would still feel like Kirameki Traditional Japanese Restaurant using only limited ingredients. If you're not going to respect our recipe, then stop selling them right now.
What? We've already shipped them to stores all over the country. We can't do that. Do you know how much a recall would cost?
I am truly sorry for this.
President Nishimura.
You're absolutely right to be angry, Manager Shiota. Have you been working all this time without respecting our business partners like that?
No, I mean...
As Tokimeki Solutions, we'd also like to end our contract with Doki Doki Foods at the end of this term.
A contract? Keiichi's little venture has a contract with a giant like us?
Manager Shiota, it's true they don't have much to do with the planning department, but Tokimeki Solutions handles all kinds of systems for us, from HR data management to the factory production line systems.
What? Keiichi, if you told me that first.
After seeing the way you treated Kirameki Traditional Japanese Restaurant and Days Farm this time, I've lost trust in Doki Doki Foods. Sure, Doki Doki Foods is a big company, and maybe it shines on center stage. But the small companies that support that pour just as much passion into what they do. I didn't design those systems just to prop up a company this arrogant. Doki Doki Foods has only been able to streamline its operations because Tokimeki Solutions has been quietly supporting us behind the scenes. Doki Doki Foods doesn't exist thanks only to Doki Doki Foods employees. The fact that you still didn't understand something that basic, even as a manager, we'll have to reconsider your performance review.
No way.
Kirameki Traditional Japanese Restaurant, Tokimeki Solutions. I am truly sorry about this. It's my failure as a leader. For this matter, our company will take full responsibility.
Using this as a turning point, President Nishimura threw himself into improving employee training at Doki Doki Foods. And little by little, the company culture began to improve. After that,
I heard Manager Shiota made a client mad and they canceled the contract.
give me a break.
Dad, what about the promotion?
Under fire inside the company and feeling like they no longer belonged, Manager Shiota and Ayaka resigned of their own accord. They couldn't pay the rent anymore and were kicked out of their home. And now they're apparently living a life with nowhere to go.
If only I treated Keiichi better.
Meanwhile, Rui, Yui, and I...
Rui, I came to hang out.
Yui, big sis. Dad, you like Yui, right? Just go ahead and tell her.
Rui,
Huh? What's going on?
So guess what? Dad,
wait, I'll say it myself. Yui, would you go out with me?
Of course I will.
yay!
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.